So I'm in what's going to be my new workshop. We haven't moved in yet, but I've been allowed access to what's going to be my workshop to move in some of my benches and tools. As you can see, there's an awful lot of glass. In fact, there's glass on 3 sides of the room. There's a plasterboard ceiling with some spotlights. For plenty of light, I've just put up my tool cabinet, which holds most of my planes. And since it's empty now, I thought it might be a good idea to show you that in a bit more detail, in case it's something maybe one of you would like to duplicate. I worked out how to lay out the inside shelving by laying all my planes out on a flat board on a table, shuffling them around to see how I could get them most densely packed but still easy to get out. And I have the lower shelf for number 8, one of the middle shelves for a number 5, and a number 4, and a number 5.5, and a number 4.5, and all the short shelves there are for block planes and shoulder planes. And then there's a thin shelf here which takes my reference straight edge and steel rules, and 3 little cubbies there for the drawers, which are still packed up somewhere. A couple of plane shelves at the top to take the router plane, any other bits and pieces that I've got. On the left hand door there's room to put to hang some saws up. I hang my Japanese saws in here. These little toggles just clip across the blade to stop them falling out. And lower down I have a hook for a little jeweler's saw, and further down for a coping saw. And there's a hook for my Western style dovetail saw. There's still a little bit of space left in there, which I haven't customised yet. You may notice that there are slots up the side of the door on both sides. I did exactly the same on both sides of the cabinet, and they allow for shelves to be slid in as required. And in fact, the saw shelf is just slid in there. It's a bit of a tight fit, I can't pull it out at the moment, but it does just slide in there, so I can reconfigure quite easily. The right hand door has a fixture for my bevel edge chisels, and below that for my mortising chisels, and then I have a space for my carving chisels. It just holds the higher quality tools that I've got in here, and the lower quality chisels I hold in chisel rolls. They're the ones that would come out to me on a job site. I have long piano hinges to support the doors. The custom made door pulls. And looking at the outside of the cabinet, you can see that the cabinet sides are held together by wedged tenons, which are integral to the shelves. So there are a number of those down the side, and at the top and bottom it's dovetailed. hung on the wall using a French cleat system. So twin rails there. And again round this side. And if there's any interest in this design of tool cabinet, I shall draw up some plans for it and publish those on my website. So over the next month or so you'll probably see me setting up this workshop. There's an awful lot to unpack, a lot to organise. I'm not entirely sure where I'm going to have my benches. I think probably the larger bench sitting in the middle, and then smaller bench to the side with lots of light there for delicate work. And I have underneath the tool cabinet, just temporarily, I've put my sharpening station. I've reduced it from the size it was in my previous workshop, but I've still got, I think, everything I need in the cupboard. And I shall make a little sharpening board that can go on top of the bench for using my stones. So join me over the coming weeks or so as I set this workshop back up and start producing some more projects and technical videos, training videos to go on the site. See you soon.